Be aware of who you take help from, she told him, and who you don't take help from. Then she eyed him coldly and told him to be safe. He must not take help from anyone. Don't trust anyone, she said, not man, nor woman, nor child. The jacket on the one side was done gray in color, dyed of coppers and walnut shells. When she turned it inside out, it showed blue with similar braids of rank. She told him he was to be on whatever side it was necessary to be on, and not to trust either side. Secure pistols, she said, and do this as soon as you can. Gain several and keep them loaded at all times. If you must shoot someone, shoot for the wide of their body. And when one pistol is empty, throw it away and gain the pistol of the man you have shot. If you think someone is going to shoot you, then trust they're going to shoot you, and you are to shoot them first. Her voice did not rise. It betrayed no panic. She instructed him with calmness and determination, as if the moment she'd anticipated had finally arrived, and she was saying words to him she had decided upon a long time ago. Yes, ma'am, he said quietly, and repeated her words back to her. Shoot them first. The dogs shivered and mewed and clacked their jaws. Remember, she said, reaching her hands to his shoulders, danger passes by those who face up to it. Remember, too, how she told him at 12 years of age he was old enough to work the land, but he wasn't old enough to die for the land. To die for the land, he had to be at least 14 years old, and now he was. When she finished her instructions, he drew a bucket of icy water from the well and splashed himself down to the waist. He toweled himself dry and unfolded a clean linen shirt. He dressed in black bombazine trousers and a pair of his father's flat-heeled leather brogans, and then he donned the shell jacket. His square hands and bony wrists extended beyond the jacket's cuffs, while the trouser legs gathered at his shoe tops. He plucked at his cuffs and tugged at the bones to make room for his chest. His mother observed to him that he had growed some on top, as if it were a mystery to her, and his face colored in patches, for in her voice was carried a mother's tenderness. But for the most, she remained distant and did not change her mind, and did not suggest he eat and sleep and wait until morning light before he departed. After a time, long and purposeful, she cast her eyes on him, but she did not gift him with her smile. She reached up, and he bent down, and she hesitantly touched him at the side of his face. Her fingertips lingered on his cheek and neck, as if she were not one with eyesight, but was a blinded woman seeing with her fingers. And then she held a button and tugged, and he felt as if she was pulling the inside of his chest. It was then he realized just how sad and how futile his journey. She was sending him in the direction of his own death, and she could see it in no other way, and she could do nothing else than send him off. Even if he was to return alive, she'd never forgive herself for risking her son's life for the sake of his father's life. You take off the coat, she said, and she helped him free the buttons and shuck the sleeves from his shoulders and arms. Be a boy as long as you can. It won't be that much longer. Then use the dyed coat. You will know when. Yes, ma'am, he said. You are not to die, she said, though in her face loomed darkness. No, ma'am, he said. You will be back, she said, her eyes suddenly alive as if they were eyes seeing the life past this life. Yes, ma'am, I will be back, he said, glancing toward the darkness of the open door. You will promise, she said, commanding his attention. I promise, he said. Then I will wait here for you, she said, and reached her other hand to his face and drew him to her, As she raised her body to his and kissed his lips. In that kiss was the single moment she reconsidered her imperative. It passed through her as if a hand of benediction. He waited for her to say more words to him, but she did not. He felt her blue eyes wetting his face. She kissed him again, more urgently this time, and they both knew she had to let him go. And then she let him go. He stepped away, gave a final wave of his hand, and then he leapt out the door. It's the opening to Cold by Course that sends Roby Childs on his journey to find his father and bring him home. I would close by reading one more poem. This is the only poem I know by this poet. She's relatively new. She's South African. I'm really quite fond of it. It's a beautiful poem. It's titled, View from the Fence on Which I Sit and Dangle My Legs. Oh, the horses are silver. The horses are metal hearts. The horses are the night's blood congealed. Oh, the moonlit horses, the frost-spun horses, clicking their bone teeth against the dead grass. The horses with their stomachs full of dust. How the flies pick at their eyes in love. Oh, the horse lives in my eye without drowning. Its bones click and click like the train. Horse with a broken leg, with a bullet in its head. I saw you in the stream last night. I saw you eating the bone star fallen to the grass. You smelled of rifle fire and voices. I would make a violin, sing back to you, but all the wood here has burned. Oh, the world is burning, a funeral after which nothing is buried, after which is a hole filled with cries. We are all wronged, oh horse with the lash marks, with your one eye filled with mine. How you search my palm for grain. You shake the dust from your muscles, and it smells of spring. I've seen you shake the dust 1,000 times. The dust looks like a ghost shadow. Then rain sprinkled across skin, dripping from clavicle to knee. Oh, beauty, tickling the body to laughter. I will follow you down. Thank you.